All right, check. Got signal going through there. Make sure we good. Okay, let's get started.
Michelangelo.
What up, hip hop? What up, hip hop? It's your boy Michelangelo, back again with another episode of the Culture Club Radio live on TikTok. So I've been kind of struggling to get I've been struggling to get this damn thing to work all day. So what up to everybody tuning in on live? 1407 Gray Malkin, Blitz, everybody tuning in to the Culture Club. Make sure y'all throw the likes in, share it with everybody if you want everybody to come participate in the show. You know what? Doing the Culture Club live on the on the TikTok has helped me out. Quite a bit because I'm always running out of storage on my phone, and then getting a camera that works well with the recording software. It's technology, right? Anyways, make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. On Twitter is Be Hustle Minded. Follow the show, The Culture Club Radio, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter is For The Culture Club Radio. Also, we are recording and streaming live from beautiful Area 67 Recording Studio in Akron, Ohio. It is a gloomy, rainy day, but we still out here getting that work in. Hold on, let me take a quick squig of my man. Who you telling? I got an iPhone XR. I'm looking to upgrade to a 12 Pro Max. I just upgraded my storage. I'm moving all my data around. Apple got me by the balls, y'all. It's so frustrating sometimes using the Apple platform and shit, right? It's frustrating because some stuff don't work the way it should, but other stuff work so good. Yeah, I'm in Ohio, bruh. I'm in Ohio, cuz. So if y'all ever want to come through, do some recording and stuff, hit me up. I got time and availability for y'all. Today on the show, I wanted to have a conversation with you all about platforms, right? Apple be strangling people. Shout out to everybody commenting in the comment section. Please run those comments. Hit me with those likes, all that good stuff. If I'm not paying attention, if I'm not commenting back, it's not that I'm not trying to. I gotta get through this goddamn show. Today I won't be doing any tap-ins or anything like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my goddamn show. I've been struggling with this for like 4 hours, for real. But anyways, today I'm talking about platforms. Specifically because I know y'all probably saw a video, if you follow me on TikTok, which y'all should be, me talking about how I had some complications with the platform. I keep getting reported by people. You know, some people don't like some of the stuff. I get there's certain populations on the Clock app that they feel some kind of way when you say certain things about race and politics and stuff because they live and die hard by their convictions and they refuse to believe that some of the things that they've been told their entire life are lies. But I don't know, that ain't nothing to do with me. And then I know I see a lot of people who complain about how certain platforms censor, like Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, they censor what you say and they show favoritism towards certain artists. Here's how I use social media, right? Hey, everybody popping in. How you doing? Ice Tone 1236, and I'm not about to say all that. What it do? How y'all doing? Shout outs to everybody popping in. So I see a lot of people complaining about how they get censored by the platforms. Well, the way I use social media is I just try to get as much content out to the people, because I know there's some people who want to see the stuff I do and the stuff I say. And what they don't want to do is just tune into me crying and complaining about every platform that I'm on. And then, right, I've been uploading all my stuff to other platforms. So if you don't follow me on YouTube, make sure you go to YouTube. I have a social media account for both the podcast and for my personal artist stuff. Go there. I'll be uploading content there all the time. Also, like with stuff like copyrights and things of that nature, sometimes I'll put something up and it'll get copyright striked because somebody hating, or it'll be copyright striked because of weird algorithmic things, or the FCMA or whatever they call it. I get struck by that. So I try to get as much content out as I can. I'ma win some, I'ma lose some. It's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen. Fuck it. But I'm just gonna shoot as much content out as I possibly can. That's how I use it. That way I don't end up getting buried underneath an avalanche of haters and mass reporters and content strikes on one platform, and then I have to build up a whole nother platform somewhere else. It's very possible one day I get kicked off of TikTok or Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or whatever. So I'm prepared for that. Step number 2 is building my own platform, or working with platforms that allow me to build my own platform that I can operate. It is proven to be invulnerable. Just ask Tory Lanez, which is something I'm going to talk about. I know not everybody is fans of Tory Lanez. He did shoot a woman in the foot, right? He shot a chick in the foot. That's not cool. But we can still learn from people we don't necessarily agree with. And with recent events, I feel like it's worth having a discussion about the moves that Tory Lanez has made recently and how it could be indicative of things to come, as well as a sign of what people should probably look into. Also, I do want to talk about some of the new tracks that I've listened to. Now, I know I used to play tracks on the podcast before, but because of, copyrights and stuff, I can't do that. But I will talk about the tracks I have been listening to, as well as things that I do plan on putting my ear to in the near future. And then finally, I have some updates, things that are going on in your boy's personal musical, reach out. You feel me? I got content dropping. So I got some announcements that I want to announce at the end of the show. It's an hour-long show. I know I've wasted about 7 minutes of it breaking down what the show is, but god damn it, y'all got to learn this stuff. Y'all got to know what's going on. Anyways, let's start off with the musics, right? Let's start off with what I'm listening to. Hey, Vanessa, always popping in. It's always great to hear from you. For those who are jumping in, this is the Culture Club Radio. It is a podcast that I host every week where I'll talk about the music I'm listening to, things going on in the music industry, as well as things going on with my personal musical career. If you are interested, make sure you tune in. Follow me on all social media platforms. Y'all know the name, Michelangelo of Hip Hop. So, I have been on Audius. I ain't even work out today, love. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I woke up late as shit. It was gloomy and rainy. I don't know what to tell you. I've been on Audius. Audius.co. If y'all haven't been on Audius, or if you don't know what Audius is, it's like a musical streaming platform. It's free, but it also works with the blockchain, and it works with cryptocurrency. If you don't know what NFTs or crypto or the blockchain is, I'm going to explain a little bit of that to y'all later, but please look into it, especially if you are a creator, if you are a designer, you are a creative individual. It is a great opportunity to really make some money. Just ask Tory Lanez. I'm not going to get into that right now. We're going to get into that a little bit later. But I've been listening to a lot of it, and it's definitely more indie driven as a platform. So I am hearing do you have mainstream artists on that platform? RD Us, MAUDIUS.co. Matter of fact, I'm about to hold on. Let me nope, that's not the button. What was I about to do? I'm about to see if I can type that into the comment sections. What it do, Epostole? I just say your name wrong differently every time you pop in. You know what? Whatever. I put it in. I just look up audience.co. I can't hold y'all hands for y'all. No, I'm just playing. I don't know how to work this shit. But it's a lot of indie stuff, which y'all know I love my underground stuff. Yeah, there you go. Vanessa.rr.91. You know, she got y'all in the comment section. Make sure y'all go click that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So I've been listening to a lot of indie artists because one, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Vanessa. I'm not gonna hold y'all for real. I don't be liking the new stuff a lot. It's not that I don't know if I'm becoming an old head or if I'm just not relating to a lot of the newer stuff because they're younger and they talking about different experiences than I'm going through. I don't know. But also, I feel like the industry keeps giving me the same person over and over and over and over and over again. So I like platforms that feature indie artists. So I've been on there listening to 1 second. My phone. I'm using my phone right now. I'll be forgetting people's names. But Maldo, shout out to Maldo. Shout out to Masego has been putting out a lot of stuff on there. Maiden TYO. I don't know if I pronounced his name right, but yeah, got a lot of really dope tracks on there. A lot of DJs and remixes and stuff. A lot of really dope DJs and dope remixes and stuff. Follow me on audience.co. I put a lot of music out. So I'm gonna get to the questions and stuff. I'm gonna try to scroll back to it. Can I pin this? Because I do want to answer that question. No, it won't let me pin it. I don't know how to use TikTok live as well as I should. I want to, but I don't know how. If you got questions, there should be a little question tab. Put the question in the question tab. That way I can get back to it during the question portion of the show. So it's somewhere on the screen. Leave the question, and then I will answer the question when I can get to it. But yeah, Audience got a lot of independent artists, and it's been a lot of stuff that I've really been feeling. So if you are an indie artist, let me give you some advice based off of what I've been seeing. One, if you listen to music and you like music, give independent platforms a chance. You will hear some of the best stuff on independent platforms. There's a lot of really good artists, a lot of really good content creators who are on, like, TikTok is an indie platform. A lot of the artists and creators that I follow aren't big, well-known artists. They're actually, I follow everybody who follow me. So make sure you follow me and I follow you. You know, that's how that go. That's how I do that. That's how I be doing that. You know what I mean? I may not get to you immediately because sometimes TikTok be hating and they be like, don't, you doing that too much, but I try to get to you. And I do the same thing on Audience and all the other platforms that I'm on. So if you follow me, I'm gonna follow you back until they stop me from following back. So go ahead, follow me, and I got you. I don't like the idea, the elitism that happens with a lot of people. They're like, no, don't follow them, you know, blah blah blah. But you know, they only follow, you know, big name peoples. Fuck that. I'm following the people who follow me. It behooves me to do so I know who rocking with me or not. That's how you build your own platform, right? So as an independent artist, look at a lot of these smaller markets where you see, you know, a lot. It normally end up being creative, saturated markets and stuff, where it seems like everybody who own there also contribute to there. It's still a great way to get your name out. A lot of people who like music because they make music. You want to reach out to those people. You want to entertain those people. You want those people. Those will be the loudest voices in the room for you for the most part because they into music. So they going to play music a lot. A lot of people who make music also DJ. A lot of people who make music are also A&Rs, and they're also agents and they're managers and they connections that you need to make in this industry. So put your music on SoundCloud. Put your music on any platform you can get to, not just Spotify and iTunes and stuff like that. 2, when you get your music mixed, and if you after your mix you decide to get a master done, because mastering is not what people think it is, but if you do get a good master done, the point of getting a master done is so that it sounds good on all platforms. So be mindful of the platforms that you are uploading to, and make sure when you get it mastered, you let the mastering engineer know, here are the places that I am uploading my music to and marketing my music, so that they can tailor your mix and your master the right way for those platforms. You're probably going to get more than one file for that type of stuff. And of course, try new shit. Try some new shit. I don't want to sound like T-Pain, but I get what he's saying though. Like, don't just try to go out to a market and then see what everybody is doing in that market and then copy that. No, look at a market, look at your neighborhood, look at your community, look at the music that's played in the venues that you wanna perform at, and think about how you can contribute to those platforms. What is it that you do that no one else is on that platform doing that you feel like could contribute to that platform? So go to audience.co. I got a couple playlists that I've shared on there. I got a lot of music that I've reposted. Go check it out. It's a lot of dope shit. I can't play any of it here because they're going to shut my ass right the fuck down. But yes, please go check it out. And then also music that I'm looking forward to checking out. One second. Let me gotta do my science and flips. Where we at? So I got a couple projects that I'm looking forward to. I haven't sat down and listened to all of it yet, but King's Disease 2, I still ain't listened to it. I know I need to, I want to, but I want to listen to it. Benny the Butcher, Pyrex Picasso, that dropped on the 13th, just after my birthday. I got to check that out. Big Crits, A Style Not Quite Free. I'm going to be checking that out. So next week, I'm going to be talking about those 3 albums. Those are the 3 that I'm really looking at. And then Dame Dollar and Division and Ty Dolla $ign got a project that they just dropped that I want to check out too. Everything else, I'm not quite. That's not the first thing on the docket for me right now. And I haven't listened to Donda. I don't care anymore. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna check it out eventually, but it's gonna be. It got put on the back burner because he pushed the shit back so far. I can't sit here and wait for people to put stuff out and then go through all the rigmarole and then be like, all right, and have the same excitement for months. I'm not going to have that same excitement. So there's other projects that I got to get to. Will I get to it? Yeah. Am I itching to get to it? No, not at this point. So that might be another the week after next or something like that. I might go through it that time. But yeah, he shout out to everybody commenting and participating into the live. Yeah, I feel like the hype is dead for it. For me, it is. Anyways, I don't really get into everybody else's hype. In fact, that normally steers me away from a project. But sometimes the hype do be dead in the fuck. It be dead in the fuck. But yeah, those are what's looking for. If y'all got any other projects that I should be checking out, let me know. I will try to get to it. Put it in the questions. Put it down in the questions. Matter of fact, let's take a quick look at the questions. What do I got here? Explore. All right. Have I heard of rap is a martial art? No, I haven't heard of rap is a martial art. All right, I'm gonna hit the answer. Bow. Have I heard of rap is a martial art? No, I haven't. But I'm gonna check them out. It's a couple guys who, on the indie level, have really been putting together some dope stuff. I think that's a group, right? Is that? I'm about to Google them right now. Hold on. Rap is a martial art. Bow. Rap is a martial art. Let's see. Is that a group or is that an all right. So dude real live out here doing the martial art poses and shit. I gotta check that out. That's the type of shit I be into. Hell yeah, I'm gonna check them out. Thank you for that shout out, Ella Po Storle. I'm only saying that because I know you Puerto Rican and I don't. I'm just giving you a hard time. I was just one dude. Yeah. All right, I gotta check him out. So shout out to the homie for that recommendation. I'm gonna leave that up there for a little bit. If y'all got any questions, put them down in the question section. That way, how's it going? What up to everybody popping in? This is the Culture Club Radio, a podcast that I host for an hour every Sunday live here on TikTok, because TikTok's showing your boy love and let me get that stuff up. I'm having some phone problems, but I'm working on it. On to the next topic. So I've been working on building platforms, especially my platform. As I was saying before, TikTok gave me a little bit of a hard time about a video, so I had to diversify and put stuff out all over the place. That way, if one platform censor me or snuff me or hold me short, I can go to another one and keep the ball rolling and keep servicing my my audience, because that's the key to a platform. It's servicing your audience. I don't need to service everybody. I had a young lady, shout out to Loyalty. I don't know if she watching. I think she on TikTok as well, but I don't know if she watching right now. That's cool. I don't care. If she see this, tag me in some stuff. I got you. But I had a conversation with her, up and coming artist out of Akron, Ohio. I asked her, what do you want to do? Do you want to be popular or do you want to make a living? Do you want to have a career in this? Because you could be popular for a second, and getting popular, getting viral is a great way to advertise yourself for something. But viral isn't a career. You know what I mean? That's not. It'll put you on. It'll get you in front of a lot of people. But what you do with that afterwards, that's where the career is made, right? Hold on, I'm gonna take this down so I can see all my comments cleanly. Boop. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather make a living doing what I love. That's the goal. That's what I'm trying to do out here in these streets. So I asked her that question, like, all right, I never thought of it that way. In order to make a living, you have to develop a platform. The difference between having a platform and being popular is when you popular, it's like having everybody look at you real quick. They take a look at, what's that over there? Like a loud noise. You make a loud noise, obnoxiously, all in the background and shit, right? And then after you make that loud noise, everybody look over to see what it is. If whatever they see don't interest them, they don't stick around. Whereas a platform is people who regularly look over your direction. They check on you because they know you doing something that they like. Those people invest themselves into what you do. They invest themselves into your craft, your art, your music, your videos, your comedy, whatever it is you do, because they resonate with that. And developing and maintaining that allows you to make a living. They will give you some money because they invested into it. They like, all right, I like his movies. I'll buy his movies. I like his music. I will make a payment towards his music. Or I like his music, so I'll buy his shirts. I like the comedy, so I'll buy the tickets to the show. I like the whatever it is. That's your platform. That's what actually fucking matters. Whether or not 1 million people listen to your song or check out the thing you did, the loud noise you made, you don't make no money off of that. You don't make no money over that. So let's get to the meat. Let's talk about the story I wanted to talk about. Tory Lanez released an NFT. He released 1 million NFTs of an album that he made, an unreleased album. You ain't gonna see it on iTunes. You ain't gonna see it on nothing else. He put some music videos up of that music. You can see it on YouTube. But if you want to actually have the album, you had to buy it. He put 1 million of them things out, right? He sold each one for $1. $1. Now, Tory knows he has more than 1 million fans. So, if he could just get 1 million of his 10 million followers, to buy that's $1 million. Now, I don't know if you notice, if you put your music up in the record stores, you're not getting $1 off that. You getting like 10 cents, 5 cents, a nickel, a smooth nickel. So if you sell 1 million copies, you're not getting $1 million. You getting like, you getting fucking a percentage of that, a tenth of whatever the value of that was. That's how they screw you over, whereas he sold it himself. Now, here's the beautiful part about it, though. With NFTs, you keep equity in what you sell. So if he sold it for $1, now, mind you, more than 1 million people want it. Those other the million people who bought it could then turn around and sell it to the other. Let's say he got 5 million fans. They can turn around and sell it to the other 4 million fans who didn't get it. And they still want it because they fans of his. They sold their shares for more than what they paid for it because they know what that demand is, especially because that urgency built when those people missed out on it. So they're like, hey, I could sell you my $10 copy or my $1 copy for $10. And then he get his equitable share. Let's say he kept his equitable share at 50%. He sold it for $1 and he want his equitable share of 50 cents off of that, right? Cool. You sold it for 10, he made $5 off of something he originally sold for $1. What ended up happening is, by the popularity growing, you know what I mean? Mind you, he sold that first 1 million copy in less than 57 seconds. Less than a minute. Because he built up hype about it. He told all 5 million of his fans, on this day, at this time, I'm going to make it available. I'm only selling 1 million of them. There's 5 million of y'all in here, right? And then he also let them know that they could sell it after they got it. So they knew that they could get in, buy it, and then sell it to the rest of the 5 million people who was interacting with him. You feel me? He said, all right, cool. At this time, I'm selling it. If y'all get in, y'all buy it, y'all could sell it, y'all could do whatever y'all want to with it at a profit. I'm just going to get my little 50% share or whatever his stake was. I didn't know what his stake was in it. They did that. So first minute, he made $1 million. First minute. I ain't made $1 million in a minute ever. All right? Not a singular time. Not one motherfucking moment have I made $1 million. You know what I mean? He did that in a minute. Then, the next minute, motherfuckers start selling that bitch. Some people touched it and they sold it right back. They doubled their profit. They sold it for $2. They was like, fuck it, I'm going to make a little dollar off of it. You get what I'm saying? But maybe they held on it for a second. They let the price go up, the demand go up. All right, whatever, right? Right now, I think the most recent one was $100,000. People bought a copy of this record. $100,000. For 7 songs, 7 pieces of art that he put into this file that he sold as an NFT. I guess I need to explain to y'all what an NFT is. An NFT is a non-fungible token. Think like a digital collectible item. You know how like baseball cards are, or Pokemon cards, whatever the fuck you collect. They make a certain amount of these specific things. And then they sell it digitally. Now, how do they verify this? They got a little digital code using the blockchain. Fuck is the blockchain? Imagine a bunch of computers all working on the same thing. And people keep throwing their information into this bucket of information that a bunch of computers are working on. And by investing into the bucket, by putting your information in there and certifying it in that bucket, it's secure. You keep your investment, you keep your rights to that piece of information that you put in that the blockchain shares, and you can sell that information. You can sell shares of that information on the blockchain. That's how cryptocurrency and stuff come about. And as y'all can see, motherfuckers making millions of dollars off that crypto shit. If you don't understand it, I can't explain it to you. You got to go. I can explain it to you. So I'm going to get to that. I'm going to get to that in a second. What up, Tosh? Shout out to @one's Designs. My sister done popped up into the comment section. The crypto space has made it so that people are able to build assets. They are able to turn their artwork into assets. Tory has figured that shit out. You know, he not the first to the market, but he has made a big deal about it. He has discussed it. He everywhere talking, especially for somebody who shot a woman in the foot. You know what I mean? Like, most people, labels dropped him, endorsements dropped him. He ain't had none of that going on for himself. He ain't had none of those usual conventional markets to support him financially as he did before. Instead, he reached out to his platform. The 5 million people out of the 300 million in the U.S. alone. Mind you, he Canadian, so that's another 100-something million in Canada that he can advertise and reach out to as well. And then know that he a global artist and stuff like that. So he like, look, if I can get my little small slither, 5 million people, let's say, probably a little more than that, but 5 million people, if I can get just 1 million of them to invest into me, he'll be all right. And then every time he releases a project, he can do that. Now, he did it before, except he did it with a single, and he sold them at a higher price. He sold them for like $400, $500, $600, and he made a decent amount of money off of that. But he realized maybe if I cast my net out a little bit bigger, and I set up, he built a platform for people to use it. He put NFTs together. Him and the team put NFT together so that somebody could, observe and utilize his NFT, his artwork that he put out to people. So as an artist, he reached out to his platform. Now, we've seen a lot of artists get into some shit recently. We saw people get up in arms about the baby, and he lost a lot of endorsements and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw the baby do something like this as well. It's still people who rock with the baby. You know what I mean? It's still people who people who still rock with R. Kelly. And if R. Kelly put an NFT out, he'd probably make a shit ton of money. He would. He'd make a bunch of money. And then you're also seeing artists invest into art. Other artists' art. You like on Audius, if you look, you'll see deadmau5 has a bunch of NFTs, pictures and stuff. A lot of people will have NFTs that they host, and you can see their galleries on Audius. And then you can go to their link and invest into the art that they own. The way we was explaining it to people is, don't look at NFTs as an opportunity to share and put your music out in front of people. That's not your goal. You already should have done that at this point. If you're not making content regularly and sharing it on platforms like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, Deezer, Apple Music, Amazon Music, whatever else you can put your stuff out, then you ain't no point in you even be worrying about this. You ain't got nothing out to share no ways, right? There's no people, out there. But when you make your NFTs, you can build a portfolio of the things that you make, and you can, advertise to investors, people who not only like your art, but they like your art enough to give you some money, so that you can then take that art and present it out to a public who you already know like your art because they gave you money. They gave you money for the thing you do so you can keep feeding that audience who you know will give you money. Most people will hear your stuff and tell you trash. Most people are here. Thank you for the roses and stuff. I appreciate that. Shout out to Problem Child 261 for the roses. I appreciate any support I get. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. I do these live on TikTok because TikTok show me love like this. So that's why I'm here on the TikToks. Make sure y'all follow me. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Michelangelo of Hip Hop. Be hustle minded on Twitter because they don't give you enough characters to put Michelangelo of Hip Hop. But I digress. Building your platform, reaching out to artists, that's the important part. That's how you make money. Everything else is just marketing, to be real. Tekashi 6ix9ine. I hate that I always end up talking about this guy, but he did a thing where he was talking about, oh, so you telling me this person just shot up to the billboards, didn't tell nobody about it? That's not how that's supposed to work. They must have paid their way up there. And I'm like, yeah, it's literally the billboard. Billboard is an advertisement. That's what it is. You pay for advertisement. Did he not know? I think he does. I think he just, feeding into outrage culture as he usually does. But yeah, the billboards is advertisement. Radio is an advertisement platform. It's not a music platform. It's an advertisement platform. If you are advertising, then yeah, get on the radio. But if your goal is to get people to hear it and to feed your audience, make sure your audience listens to the radio. Make sure you know where your audience is. If you complain about how music is trash on the radio, and you don't make the same music that you hear on the radio, then chances are the people who want to hear your music don't listen to the radio because the only thing they expect to be played on the radio is music that y'all agree that y'all don't fucking like. So don't stress yourself out about being on the radio. Don't stress yourself out. Instead, find out what music you like, what music you make, what platforms are playing the music that you make already. If the radio ain't playing good music, they not going to play your music if you think your music is good music. They ain't playing that. Play something else. Do something else. Don't do that shit. Or go somewhere else with your music. Which also brings me to crypto websites. You can buy a .crypto website. And when I say buy it, unlike GoDaddy and what's another website hosting? Domains.com, shit like that. You got to pay a subscription. Wix, you pay a subscription. You pay every time you make an update on Squarespace and stuff. If you buy your website, they won't take it down if you don't make a payment because you don't have to keep making payments. You just buy it. You just own that. That's just yours. It shows up in your crypto wallet. And you can sell it. You can sell domains as NFTs. You can sell that. You can sell your website. You can sell your platform to someone if you wanted to. Or you could just keep it and just update it and maintain it yourself and have your platform always. That's probably the better way to do it than paying, even $13 a year. If you plan on having a website for 10 years, that's $130 over 10 years. You got to pay just to have the website. And I ain't gonna lie to you, web hosting ain't cheap. It ain't. I'll tell you that much myself. So you can own a platform to where you share. And that was a fancy little loot that popped up on my screen. That was the first time I saw something like that. Thank you. So yeah, build your own platform. Hold on, let me check my time real quick. I've been, trying to keep track of the time. All right. So yeah, when you out, as an artist, pay attention to what some of these artists is doing. Watch the industry change. it doesn't matter whether or not you like Tory Lanez or not. It doesn't matter whether or not you like Busta Rhymes or any of these other guys who are getting heavily invested into the crypto market. It doesn't. What matters is pay attention to what they're doing. See what success they are having. Find a way to make that work for you. And it's not just a music thing. If you make clothes, if you make art, if you make movies, Kevin Smith, the guy who did Dogma and Clerks and Jay and Silent Bob, he's releasing a movie as an NFT. So that way the people who want to see Kevin Smith movies, he ain't got to advertise to nobody who at this point in his career, people know who Kevin Smith is. He can advertise it. He can get investors into his movie. He ain't got to go to the big studios and big production companies. He himself has the means to make a movie. If he can make a movie, he can get you to invest into it. You want to see it. You can invest into his movies. Just like people have moved over to the subscription-based platforms. Ryan Davis, he's taking a lot of his content off of the free platforms, the free content platforms, and he's focusing on his Patreon. Kev on Stage made his own platform where he can stream his content and people can pay to see his exclusive content. We've seen even outside of the hip hop realm, Dimension 20, college dropouts, stuff like that have moved to subscription platforms. There's ways that you can take your content and market it directly to the people who really rock with you, and use social media, use the free streaming platforms, use the Spotify's and all the other platforms to get people to invest into your content. There's a way to do it. Finally, I want to give y'all some updates on what your boy's been doing. All right. So, as I've been talking about NFTs and stuff like that, I'm here to announce that I have released 100 NFTs of my single Clean. You can own a master copy of my single Clean and sell it. Now, what's the benefit of it? One, you get the master copy. Not the compressed version that you hear on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Spotify stuff. You get a master copy. It's like having a CD of it, but don't nobody buy CDs no more, right? And you get a one-of-a-kind artwork. I sat down and I made artwork. I made myself a little logo. It's a little cartoon character that you see on the album cover of Clean, and then I made a bunch of variations of it. And I only made one I didn't make a bunch of copies of those variations. I've deleted the files for those. I'm not making them no more. All right, that's gone. The only thing that you will see over and over and over again is the logo and stuff, but the colorways and the different configurations, that is it. That's it. You can go and you can buy them. They just $10. If you was to go buy a single, it cost you $10 at iTunes, at Target or whatever else it would, right? $10. That's all I'm charging for this single, and you get a unique album cover. You get a unique piece of artwork that you can sell. You can't sell your CD. You're not really supposed to. You can't sell it for market price, damn show. If I was to take a CD that I bought and I took it to a used CD place, they'd be like, all right, I'll give you 15 cents for this. That's it. But you can sell my album, my single. If you want to sell my single and make some money off of it, you can go to Mintable.app, Mintable.app, and buy an NFT, a unique one-of-a-kind NFT from me. I'm announcing it now. If you follow me, you already knew this because I kind of announced it on my TikTok like a week ago when I was putting them up. But now I'm letting everybody know. It's public. It's a public thing. You can go to Mintable.app and buy it. Now, my gas prices be kind of high. I don't know. I am working on putting them on lower cost platforms soon. And when I do, I will announce that. I'll let everybody know you can get it and you can sell it. You buy from me for $10. You can sell that bitch for $50 if you want to. I don't care. Sell it for $100 if you want to. Please do, because I'd like to get paid off of that too. That's cool. That'd be dope. I think I got it set up so that it's just gonna kick me back $10. So if you sell it for 50, you keep 40. I just want my 10. If they then sell it for $1 million, I'm gonna get 10. That's cool. I don't care. I ain't trying to make rich off of y'all. I just need that investment. That's it. I appreciate the contributions. Also, I will be uploading. If you wanted to take a look at some of these, I will be putting a version of it up on my fan base subscription, so you can subscribe. And every week I will upload one of those NFTs just so you can see it if you want to see it, and then it's gonna be gone. It's gonna be gone. You know what I mean? So. Make sure y'all subscribe to my fan base, and I appreciate all those subscriptions and helping out. Also, I got a beat tape that I'm dropping this week. I've been working on beats and stuff. Your boy, I've always been a musically inclined individual, but I never really sat down and made my own beats. I've uploaded some beats to some stuff, and a lot of the songs that you have heard recently, I have made those beats myself. Like the performance that y'all saw of Almond Color Lipstick that's on my platform, I made that beat myself. So very proud of that. I'm very excited to be announcing this. Also, the album will also be dropping. Hold on, I gotta look at my calendar. I done fucked up. 1 second. The album will be dropping on October. I know I've been supposed to drop this album for like 2 years now. Leave me alone. October 10th will be Day for Indigenous Peoples Day. October 10th is when I will be dropping my album. It will be a live performance. That's not a question. That's just something you tell me. All right, DJ Hip Hop. That's dope. What am I supposed to do with that information? I'm gonna put it in the comments though. I'm gonna let everybody know. Since you commenting, bow. Let's do that. So let me help y'all out with this. I get this a lot. People tell me, yo, I produce music. I do too. Do you want advice on how to, market yourself and share that information and make a living off of it? Are you asking me to purchase beats from you as a person who makes his own beats? Or, I buy beats from people. That's no problem. But if y'all want to network with people, right? You want to network with people. You are getting into the music game. This ain't the way you do it. I ain't trying to bash you, bro. I ain't trying to put you out there or nothing like that. But let me help you out, because there's nothing I can do with this information. A better way to do that would be to hit me up in my DMs. Let me know that you have new beats to sell. No one ever tells me. Every time somebody tell me they make music, they never show me where I'm supposed to go get that music or how am I supposed to use it. They just tell me that they make music and expect me. Everybody make music, man. I make music. That dude make music. 3 people following me right now. 3 people on this live right now make music. Like, if you want me to go listen to it, hit me with the link. Shoot me a link or something like that. I will check it out. If you want to work with me, hit me up in my DMs or go to my webpage. Go to there's a link in my bio that you can go to contact me so that we can, work together on something. You know what I mean? Just hitting my comments saying that, yo, I produce music. First off, produce music is a very vague term. If you make beats, say, yo, I make beats, here's my beat store. Be audacious. That's one of the 48 laws of power. Be audacious. Look me right in my motherfucking face and be like, yo, I make beats. I'm dope as fuck. Here's the link in my bio. Go buy some shit. And then I will share that information with as many people as I can. I will. Y'all know me. I'm aggressive with the share button. All right? Don't just jump onto my comment section or something like, yo, I'm nice with music and don't give me a link. Why would I even believe that you dope with music if you don't share the music, you gotta have bigger balls, man. Be like, yo, I make music. I produce music. Here's a link to my music. Go check me out. And then do that with everybody. Not just the dude with the microphone in his hand and, a decent amount of followers or whatever you think it is. I don't even think I got that many followers, but whatever. Not just that dude. Do it with everybody, but, be audacious with it. Don't just throw a link, a comment say, hey, collab. That doesn't mean anything to me. Everybody want to collab. And I'm always down to collab with somebody. But unless you give me something to collab on, I don't know what that means. Other than like you out here working with people, which is dope. Congratulations. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to bash down on you. I ain't trying to blow down. I'm kicking game. All right? If you want to market yourself better, be audacious. If you gonna hop, I don't mind people hopping in my comment section, dropping links and shit. Do that shit. Comment, drop a link of your music on my shit. That's cool. I'm cool with that. I'm so down with that. But other than that, like, it ain't shit I could do with that information. That's not good marketing. That's not a good way to, get your word out there, get your name out there. It's not. It only make you look like a guy who just spans all the time, and that's not what you want to be. All right? I'm going to take this comment down. Thank you, P Fandango. Appreciate all the love I've been getting on my content and stuff like that. I've tried to put the word out there. Been trying to put the word out there. But yeah, on October 10th, I'm gonna have a performance. I'm gonna be doing a live performance on, my social media platforms and stuff. I'm gonna be inviting a bunch of guests out, family members, friends, cousins, all of that stuff. Here in the Akron area, I'm gonna be hosting it right here at Area 67 Music, Area 67 Recording Studio here in Akron, Ohio. Make sure you go to the website. You'll see the announcement of that event. We also will be doing educational courses. We will be teaching people how to do that. We'll be working with Retrograde Arts, a nonprofit organization that I've been invited to help out with. A lot of us here at the studio, we want to make a way that we can teach people how to make music. We realize that, if we want to make good music, a lot of people, they just don't, the only thing they know about music is the cool stuff they see on TV, and TV ain't designed to educate you. It really ain't. It's just designed to keep your attention long enough to give you an advertisement. So what we want to do is fill in those gaps. So we're going to be doing intro to recording seminars. We're going to be doing NFT, crypto, social media seminars. We're going to be doing content creation, scheduling, booking, performances, educating you on how to do the business of being an entertainer, as well as the more minutia stuff, the technical stuff. So stay tuned. Also, I'm working on a new platform for NFTs called NFTEEBEATS.crypto. It's going to be a platform where people can share their NFTs and sell their NFTs as well. Most places I see, you can either share the NFT or you can sell the NFT. But we want to combine that, and not just on platforms that are for music, but also art and video games and movies and books, all that type of stuff. It's going to be on Nifty Beats, NFTEEBEATS.crypto, CRYPTO. Check us out. Educate yourself on crypto. I'm going to get up out of here. I've been supposed to be on a Zoom call like 2 hours ago, but I wanted to get this podcast up. They cool with it. They rocking with your boy. Thank y'all for rocking with your boy. I'm going to get up out of here, get up out y'all face. It's been a eventful couple of weeks. August has been wild. Shout out to Ty Speed, Q, My bro, happy birthday, man. He just turned a big 4-0. Shout out to a lot of people who are older, who are finding out that no, 30 don't mean it's too late. 40 don't mean it's too late. 50 don't mean it's too late. Art can be made and created by anybody who has something to say, who has something to show people, who has something to present to the people. It is not only something you can do, it's something you should do. I tell people all the time, art is an exercise for the spirit and soul. Just like you got to go do push-ups and you got to do jumping jacks to get your muscles right, you need to go out and make art. I don't care who you is. The goal ain't to make a masterpiece. The goal is to make fucking something. All right, make a shirt, make some pottery, make a hut, take a picture of something that you think is dope, and then share it with people. Say, look what I made. I am real because I can create things. And you can verify that. It is a big part. If I didn't have art, I don't know how I'd survive in this world. I ain't gonna lie to you. Times be hard and shit happens to people, and people be going through it. We wish we could make it better. We wish we can change it. Well, guess what? You do it by creating shit. Make the world you want to live in. If you want a world that has color in it, put color in this world. If you want a world that has beautiful music in it, put beautiful music in this world. If you want a world that has anything, great literature, anything like that, make some. It ain't got to be the greatest thing in the world. Just make it something that you made. And slowly but surely, it'll become a more and more beautiful world. I know it's hard. I know that sometimes life just gets away from us. But if you just stick in one more day, put in just a little bit more effort, it'll be worth it. I promise you, it'll be worth it. Just stick in there one more day, and I promise I'll do the same. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. That's Michelangelo of Hip Hop. Michelangeloofhiphop. Except for on Twitter, it's Be Hustle Minded, BeHustleMinded. Go to BeHustleMinded.KinCustom, KINCUSTOM, to buy merchandise. I got a bunch of merchandise that I put out. I realized that my pricing was fucked up on a lot of it. But I fixed that. Everything is affordable. Support me. I really appreciate it. I'm about to upload this immediately. I'm uploading it immediately to all the platforms where you listen to podcasts, as well as I'm going to re-upload the video to YouTube like right motherfucking now. If not, I won't get the video up because I'm terrible with it. But thank y'all for tuning in. I'm out of here. Love y'all. Peace.